Hello, everyone. Today, we will discuss about Phylum Platyhelminthes. Introduction. The animals of this phylum have a dorso-ventrally flattened body. Their upper, dorsal, and lower, ventral, body surfaces are fiat, and that's why they are commonly called flatworms. General characteristic features of platyhelminthes. 1. Habit and habitat. These are mostly endoparasites as they live inside the body of other animals, called hosts, including human beings, and thrive nutrition as well as shelter from them. E.g., fasciola, commonly called liver fluke, lives in the liver and bile ducts of higher animals, i.e., vertebrates, sheep, dog, man, etc. 1. Some flatworms are free-living. 1. These free-living flatworms are mainly aquatic, marine or freshwater. 1. Some forms are terrestrial also. 1. Dugesia planaria is a freshwater flatworm which lives in the freshwater ponds, lakes and streams. 2. Body symmetry. These are bilaterally symmetrical animals as their body can be divided into identical left and right halves by a vertical plane passing through the central axis of body. 3. Level of organization. They are the first animals to have reached the organ level of organization. 3. Body cells aggregated to form tissues and tissues organized to form organs. 3. Some organ systems are also present in them. 4. Germ layers. Platyhelminthes are the triploblastic animals. Their body structures are derived from 3 embryonic germ layers: ectoderm, mesoderm and endoderm. 5. Coelom. Although they are the triploblastic animals bearing mesoderm, but coelom, i.e., mesoderm-lined body cavity, is lacking in them. 5. Hence flatworms are the acoelomate animals. 6. Body form. Flatworms have a dorso-ventrally flattened body. 7. Exoskeleton and endoskeleton are completely absent. 7. However, hooks, spines, suckers, in parasitic form, teeth or thorns may be present which act as adhesive organs. 8. The space between the body wall, alimentary canal and other organs is filled with a peculiar connective tissue called the parenchyma. 8. It helps in transportation of food materials. 9. Respiratory and circulatory systems are absent. 10. Digestive tract. Digestive system in platyhelminthes has only a single opening to the outside of the body, that serves both as mouth and anus, and hence it is incomplete. 10. Digestive tract is absent in tapeworms. 11. Parasitic flatworms. They have special adaptations in their body to obtain nutrition from their hosts, which are discussed in the following topic. Parasitic adaptations. 1. Hooks. Hooks are the adhesive structures which help the worm to attach to the internal body layers of host. 1. Hence hooks act as the organs of attachment, present in Taenia _. 2. Suckers. These help in the adhesion as well as ingestion of food. 2. Suckers act as the suctorial organs which help in sucking the food from the body of host. 2. Present in Taenia as well as fasciola. 3. Direct absorption of food through body surface. As they have a flat body, so some of them are able to absorb the nutrients directly through body surface. 3. They are the endoparasites which live inside other living animals, and the soluble food materials directly diffuse through their body surface. 3. This is seen in Taenia. 4. Thick tegument. The body is externally covered with a thick tegument, a protective layer that protects the parasitic worms from the digestive juices of host. 5. Excretion and osmoregulation. The removal of waste products of metabolism like ammonia and other non-useful materials is called excretion, and the regulation of amount of fluid, water, in the body is called osmoregulation _. Flame cells are the specialized cells of platyhelminthes which help in the excretion as well as osmoregulation. 13. Nervous system is primitive. The main nervous system consists of a pair of cerebral ganglia or brain and 1 to 3 pairs of longitudinal nerve cords connected to each other by transverse commissures. This type of nervous system is called ladder-like nervous system, e.g., planaria, Dugesia. 1. Reproduction. The flatworms are hermaphrodite, monoecious, except schistosoma. 1. They mainly reproduce sexually by producing sperms and ova. 1. However, some forms reproduce asexually also. 1. For e.g., planaria. 1. It reproduces by transverse binary fission. 2. Fertilization. The fertilization is intimal in flatworms. 3. Development. It is usually indirect with a complicated life cycle involving many larval stages and more than one host. 4. Regeneration. The ability of an organism to replace its lost or damaged parts, or the ability to develop a complete and normal individual from a part of the body, is called regeneration. 4. Some flatworms possess a tremendous power of regeneration. 4. If these animals are cut across into 2 or 3 or more parts, each cut part regenerates into a complete and normal individual, e.g., planaria. 4. It shows a high regeneration power. Example: Taenia, tapeworm; Fasciola, livernuke. Classification of platyhelminthes. Phylum Platyhelminthes is divided into 3 classes. Class 1: Turbolaria. 1. These are mostly free-living flatworms found in both fresh and marine waters. 2. The mouth is ventral and the pharynx is protrusible. 3. Regeneration is common in these worms. Examples: Dugesia, planaria. Class 2. Trematoda. I. These are ecto- or endoparasitic worms, flukes, devoid of cilia. E. Body is unsegmented and is covered with cuticle and bears 1 or more suckers. 1. Mouth is anterior. 2. They are mostly hermaphrodite, but some unisexual forms are also found. V. There is present a single ovary, but testes are 2 to many. Some flukes of this class have a complicated life cycle. Examples: Fascio, A. Schistosoma, blood fluke of man and other mammals. Polystomum, endoparasite of the urinary bladder of frog and turtle. Opisthorch J.S. Clonorchase sinensis is Chinese liver fluke, Paragonymous lung fluke. In Schistosoma, retia and metacercaria stages are absent. Fasciolopsis, the intestinal fluke occurring in human beings. Class 3. Cestoda, GK. Kestos equals girdle plus eidos equals form. 1. These worms are endoparasitic in the alimentary canal, mostly intestine, of vertebrates. 2. The body is covered with cuticle but devoid of cilia. 3. The body is generally divided into a few to many proglottids, not true segments. 4. In some worms, the anterior end is provided with adhesive structures like hooks and suckers. Each proglottid has 1 to 2 sets of complete hermaphrodite reproductive organs. Examples: Taenia, tapeworm. Echinococcus, dog tapeworm, is the smallest tapeworm.